doing this morning? Y'all, I need to apologize. I need to apologize for how I looked on my last video where I was decorating the mantle and stuff. I cannot believe how I look and put myself out on the internet, knowing there's going to be people out there talking about me, about how horrible I look. But I just keep it real over here, y'all. And some days you just don't feel like getting all dressed up just to decorate. And plus I had chores to do, and I was grandpup sitting or sitting, I should say, not setting, sitting. And I was thinking, some people might watch that video that have never watched your video before and not realize you can put your face on and look half decent. Oh, y'all, I'm telling you, the Donna, the old Donna from even 20 years ago would never, ever let you see me without makeup and my hair not fixed and in workout clothes. I guess there's something to be said for aging and your confidence, and you truly get the "this is me, you like me or you don't" kind of attitude. Mom always picks on me about, I love getting older because you can just say what you want to say and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the mom and daddy are doing great. Thought I would update y'all on them. Today's booth day, and I also have my doctor's appointment. I'm kind of freaking out as like, am I going to have enough time to get what I need to done at the booth and make my doctor's appointment? But we're just going to have to make it work. It's going to have to make it work. I think we will. But it's booth day, it's doctor day, and we're grilling tonight, so I don't have to really come home and worry about cooking because we'll grill when James gets home, and that makes it a little bit easier. The chicken parm was so good last night, and I love that Rayo's sauce we got. It was amazing. I actually enjoyed it with my chicken parm. The ones I usually use, I didn't really care for it with the chicken parm. Anyway, it was perfect. Perfect. I'm telling you, not that I've ever made my own spaghetti sauce or marinara sauce, but I would have to think that's exactly what homemade in grandma's, Italian grandma's kitchen would taste like, because it was so good. And I would definitely, it's worth the price. I mean, it is a little more expensive than what we normally do, but you know what? It was so good. It was worth it. I'll definitely be repurchasing that. And I'm going to try some different flavors. That was the roasted garlic, and I really liked it. Now, I did have to add a little bit of salt to it because it really didn't have a whole lot of salt, which you may like that. So I added just a little bit, but it paired perfectly with the chicken parmesan and the spaghetti. Oh, chef's kiss, y'all. It was so good. So good. But we're having hamburgers tonight. James is going to grill some Kaneka and have some sausage dogs. He likes that. But I'm going to go sit down and drink my coffee. I am so sore today in my arms. I did kind of up my weight a little bit yesterday at the gym, so I'm feeling it in my arms, which y'all know I like to be a little bit sore. Plus, I was climbing and up and down and doing a lot after I worked out yesterday. I dusted the bookcases. Took everything off and dusted and all that. So, did a little bit. Plus, price stuff I had for my booth, loaded the car up, but I'm feeling it. And Lord knows these arms need to get in shape. But let me go drink my coffee. Got my Folgers in my cup. I'm going to go drink my coffee, and I'll catch up with y'all hopefully when I look a little bit better than this, because I'm going to actually fix my hair today. Who is this person with their hair fixed and makeup on? Oh my goodness. I hated leaving Buster. I told him, I said, Mama's got to go to work. Got to keep you in the lifestyle you're accustomed to. I'm actually leaving just a little bit early. I've got to run by my eye doctor's office. I can't get them on the phone. I can't get them to call me back, and I need to schedule an appointment because I think I need to change my contact prescription. I'm having issues with things being blurry. And that didn't change with my last visit, so I'm thinking it probably needs to change. We'll see. And then I've got to run pick up an order from Bath and Body Works that I forgot about, that I placed Sunday. And I'm gonna run by the Goodwill by the booth. So get all that done. That way I can just do the booth, head to my doctor's appointment. Got a full day today. So let me get these errands ran before I go to work. So I will catch up with y'all at the booth probably. We've done a little bit of redecorating in here. Got it all fixed up for summer. And we've got some Old Faithfuls and some new. Move some stuff around. Got some bins we got to get out of here, but this is how this is looking over here. We need to work on that cabinet right there. Got this ladder with all these pillow covers on it. The front. Got a bird cage. And then we're slowly starting to bring in our red, white, and blue. We're gonna get over here and work on this some more. Bring in our red, white, and blue. We have some new pieces over here. Sorry the lights aren't on. So there's just little pops of new pieces here and there. Angie worked her magic. Looks good. Looks really good. Good morning, new day. Been to the gym already. Went in Walmart, had to get me pick up some of my vitamins I was out of, and James needed some stuff for work, some snacks. So took care of all that, got home, and now it's Folgers in my cup time. Oh my goodness, y'all. I wanted to give y'all an update on my doctor's appointment. Everything went great. I'm glad I went because they pulled up my pictures from after the surgery, and y'all know I had a lot of issues after, but this particular area where the scar is was beautiful. It was so flat and just perfect, and then this happened. So, which he said can happen from time to time. They don't really know why all of a sudden it'll happen, but he did give me a steroid injection in the scar, and he said that he said, I probably won't notice anything for the first 7 days, but it stays in your system for like 3 months, he said. And in that 3-month time, it should start softening and flattening. And he said, if it's not better in 3 months, to go back and we'll go from there. But that's what he did. And I was like, oh, and they also showed me some things that I had, like some different massages I have to do to that area, which I had been massaging, but got to do a little bit more, which is fine. We can do that. But I told him, I said, I mean, I just don't know if it's, I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know, to make the appointment and it be something that, yeah, I'm glad you came in, or man, I wish you'd have came in sooner. It would have been less invasive, you know? So that's that. Worked in the booth. Oh my gosh, we worked so hard in the booth and worked all day there. And then by the time I had to leave for my appointment, and then by the time I got home, it was after 5, and I was so tired just from the booth. I'm telling you, the booth, having the booth like we do, and we're doing so much. And then we also, because we have the front window of our booth, we're also trying to put stuff that we can put on the, so you can see it from the outside, but it has to be stuff that won't fade from the sun. So we worked on that for a while, which was up and down, you know, in and out, in and out. And it was so hot yesterday, and doing all that moving and it being hot. And I had my hair down and fixed because I had my doctor's appointment. It was a mess. And so I was exhausted by the time I got home. Thank goodness we had planned to grill burgers, so I didn't really have to cook. James did that. And as soon as I ate, I got a bath and I got in the bed and I died. But I really love the booth. It turned out really good. I'm really proud of it. She has a lot more stuff in it than I do because I'm low on inventory, but that's okay. We'll get there. I just got to get busy and hit some yard sales and some estate sales and just go from there. But also, I was reading y'all's comments yesterday about my mantle, and I had a couple of very good suggestions, which I took and I've used. One I had that I've not incorporated yet because it's going to require James helping me with that. But I did put some blue on the end with the basket, and I used a book for that. And then I did put a little dolly hanging over the side of the basket. That was suggested. And it was suggested that it needed some blue in that end. So I did that. I agree. And then it was suggested that I needed a little bit of blue like on the other end. So where I had those 3 red books standing beside each other, I put a blue one in between them. And so I added a little blue there. And then I had the group of red books that are a nod to James because they're about math. So did that. The idea that I had that I haven't gotten to yet, it was genius. I love it. Somebody suggested, could I put a birdhouse over the camera that we use to keep an eye on Buster when we're gone, and like the front of it, the camera could see out the little hole where the bird would go in. And I love that idea, but we're going to have to tweak it because the way the camera is, I tried to put like a little frame over it and that wouldn't work because of the way the camera is. So James is going to have to customize me a little birdhouse that we can kind of just set over it. It's got to be hollow. And I can find a small enough one that's hollow that he can just kind of customize the cutout. I don't know. But I loved that idea of disguising the camera with a little birdhouse. That is just so perfect and would work literally for me all year pretty much, with the exception of Christmas because I put my big, beautiful nativity up there. But I love that idea. So Gonna keep that in mind. Also, someone suggested, well, I had a couple people suggest this. You know, I was talking to y'all a couple videos back about I just could not commit to putting that rail piece up over the door going into my bedroom. And I had a couple of y'all suggest, have I thought about getting like the window, the half round window cut out and putting it over my door to mimic my front door. And I loved that idea. I had not thought about that. And I had the perfect piece. I'd actually put it in my booth. I had not sold, so I brought it home. It was a piece I had on my dining room wall, the little half cut out window that I ended up painting it black and all that. Well, I'm going to paint it white to match the trim. And I'm going to set it on the top of the door frame and put it there, and that'll add interest. I already have it, so I'm not having to spend anything. I already have the paint. I'm not having to spend anything. And it will mimic the front door. And I thought, and the window in the living room. And I thought that was such a great idea, so thank you. So I love when y'all give me ideas. Now, I may not use every idea I get, but somebody reading the comments may get inspiration from your ideas. So I love that. And y'all say that I inspire y'all and y'all pick up things for me. Well, y'all do the same for me. I get so many great ideas from y'all in the comments. So thank you very much. All right. I'm going to get my coffee in me so I can get some motivation and see what this day holds. I do want to go to Hobby Lobby. I need to check and see if their florals are on sale this week. If they're not, there's no use in me going because I want to get some florals for that thing in my hallway, for that big, beautiful champagne urn thing to make an arrangement. So if they're not on sale, it won't be any use in me going, but I'm going to check and see. But I would like to go get that done if it's on sale. But let me get this over and I could show y'all later. All right, so this is the piece that I have that I'm going to put over my door, but I'm going to paint it white. I already had everything I needed. I got this paint, the semi-gloss cabinet door and trim enamel. So I'm gonna use that, my brush, and I'm just gonna sit down and paint this, let it dry. And while this is drying, I think we're gonna run to Hobby Lobby because their florals are on sale. So yeah, we're gonna get this done. I think it's gonna look so good. I love this idea of mimicking the front door because James is going to, when bless his heart he has time, match my back door with the window on the back. So I think since these are the two, like that's the main and then that, I think it's just gonna look so good. And I had the piece already. This piece I got when I moved into this house. I ordered it off of Etsy. And it's been in my living room, it's been in the dining room, and now it's gonna be between the two. So it's been all over. And the reason I'm painting it white is to go ahead and like look like it's a part of the door frame. So yeah, just gonna get that stirred up really well and get it painted. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then we will run to Hobby Lobby. It's probably gonna take more than one coat, and that's okay. We'll let the first coat dry. You can't even see what I'm painting, can you? The pretty daylilies. They look so good. So, I have a thrift haul. I cannot believe I have a decent thrift haul. So, after I put a coat on the window thing that I'm going to put above my door, I decided I was going to run to the thrift store and then I was going to run to Hobby Lobby. But because of my trip to the thrift store, I don't think I'm going to have to go to Hobby Lobby. So, let me share with you what I picked up at the thrift store. I am so excited. So, first things first, I spotted this. Look at this. I think I can use this back there in that champagne urn and mix in my hydrangeas, and I think it's going to be great. This whole bundle right here was $6, and I don't think I would get anything like that for this inexpensive at Hobby Lobby. So we're going to try it out. We'll see. So I'm excited about it. I think it's pretty just like it is. But we're going to see if we can make it work. That was the first thing I found. Then I looked and I found some things in the bag section. I know y'all love it when I get the bags. So I found 2 bags. Where's the other one? Hold on. And I'm going to share those in just a minute. But before I shared what's in those, I did find this cute brass oval frame. It's got the little feet. And I'm not decided if I'm going to keep this or if I'm going to put it in my booth, so we'll have to see where that ends up. I also found this easel. It's got beautiful little hummingbirds on it. This will be going in my booth, and I will be selling this because I don't need it, but I do need some for the booth. So I thought it was so pretty with the hummingbirds. See this little hummingbird detail? So I'll put this in the booth with a beautiful plate, and it'll be for sale. I also picked this up. Look at this cute little lampshade. Now, I don't know if it will work where I was thinking I might try it, but if it doesn't work where I want to put it, I can always put it up because I have several lamps I'm going to be making, and I think this will be perfect. But I want to try it on that chicken lamp in my hallway because I really love this, but realistically, it may be too small for that lamp. I don't know, but we're going to try it out. But I love the red. I thought it would be great for this time and how I'm decorating. Okay, for my bags, I got 2 bags, so let's open the first one up. All right, I like to show y'all what's in the bags, and then I kind of tell you if I'm keeping it or what, but love this cute little frame. That's not why I bought it. Here's another frame. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is like a stained glass. And it's got the Lord's Prayer and a stained glass. That's not why I bought it. And then it had this cute little frame. Oh, mothers are special. Look at that. But that's not why I bought it. I bought it for these. And I was thinking I may put these in my hallway where I have those little bird pictures, because I think I am going to take the church picture off of that window and put something else there. And I thought for the summer, these would be kind of cool hanging, you know. So I picked those up. That's why I got the bag. But I love this little frame. I'll probably put something in it, and the little, this little frame. I like it too. This, I might just stick in my booth. I don't know if anybody would want it. It's cool though. Is that plastic? It's plastic. We'll see. We may put that in the booth. All right, the second bag, something caught my attention, so I had to get this bag. So let me open it up and I'll show you what's in it. Oh, cute. Another little frame. This has a little detail on the inside. That's cute. This is not why I got it, but, oh, I like this frame too. This looks like it's got a little wood inlay. And then here's another cute little brass frame. That's not why I got it. Simply blessed to have a sister like you. That's cute. And then here's this. This is in it. Be brave. But I may take the key off and just use the key. But this is why I got it. They had it sandwiched in between the other frames, but look at this. I know, y'all know how I'm about a dolly. So I had to get this. I love it. So that's why I got that bag, and that was worth it to me. Plus, I like those other little frames. Okay, and then the last item I could not believe how much they had on it, because they're usually crazy expensive. But let me show you. I got this Pyrex bowl. The only thing that's wrong with it is like right here where it's scratched. I don't even care, but I paid $3.99 for it, and I will use this. I have several Pyrex pieces that I've thrifted, and I put them up in my cabinet and I use it, and I love this size. This is a perfect size. So I paid $3.99 for this, and it's got, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the Pyrex on the bottom. So I thought for $3.99 that was a good deal. So overall, a great thrift haul. So then I walked next door to Habitat because I was checking to see if they had any more than books that come in from the 1800s, but she said she hadn't had any more. But I did pick up these cute little things, and I'll just kind of add them over there to my little bacon corner. They were 25 cents a piece. Aren't they cute? This little loaf pan, and then this little pie pan. I thought it was adorable. So got those, and that's my haul, y'all. But I'm so excited about my florals and some other things I got. So let's go try this out and see if it will work on the chicken. I'm thinking it's probably not going to, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? I only paid $4 for this, which I thought was a great price for this shade. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. I looked it over really well, and yeah, so I'm gonna go see if how this will look on the chicken. Fingers crossed we make it work. Okay, so here we are. Here's the original lampshade, and if I can make this work and make it look a little smaller in here, we'll see. But I don't know, it may be too slim. So oh my gosh, I like it. Do we like it? I kind of like it. I don't think that looks too bad at all. I mean, it's a little longer over here, but from here it looks fine, I think. I wonder if I have a, oh, you know what? I wonder if those harps I bought that you can raise up, I wonder if I could get one of those and raise it up just a little bit. Let me try that. Y'all remember these adjustable harps? I wonder if I can get one and just make it just a smidge taller. I mean, we got it. It won't hurt to try it, right? Let me go get some scissors. I'll be right back. So how these work is you just kind of twist this, pull it down, and you twist it into place. And yeah, let me see if I can get this to work. A little bit too tall, so let me shorten it just one to right here. Uh-oh. That's perfect. Now, I know that some of you people out there are going to be like, that lampshade's too small. But I really like it. I think it fits the space. I love the colors. And this is going to tie in so well. I'm going to change this. I'm going to take this down. I'm going to change it out. And I'm going to change these out. So let me go get those two pieces that I just thrifted and put them over there. And then we'll have to figure out what I'm going to put here. Be right back. I probably need to bring a nail up, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to leave it here. And then I'll put these up. And then we just have to figure out what to put on here. Let me see if I have a wreath that will go there. Sorry, I thought that was recording, but this is a wreath that I thrifted that I've used several times. So I think I'll just leave that there. That there. All right, I like that. I love that shade. I think it is gorgeous. And I think it's gonna go so well with this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna put another coat of paint on this window thing. And then I will probably fool with this. I mean, even if I just stuck it in there like this and then stuck the hydrangeas in it, I just think that would look so good. It's so pretty. But first, I need to get another coat of paint and then put all my stuff up. And, right, here's our arrangement. I literally just stuffed it all in there. I love it. I really do. I like the white that breaks up the red. Now I need to find something blue to put in there, don't I? Maybe if I, no, it'll be too tacky. I was gonna say, maybe if I put a flag, I think that'd be too much. I think this is a good little nod. It kind of flows with everything else we have here. We got the blue rug, the pillow, and all that. So we're just gonna leave it be. So that has been a very successful thrift trip when you can find things you need for a fraction of the cost. Because y'all know if I go in Hobby Lobby, I'll be spending way more than $6. And I really like those florals. I gotta take the trash out. I was also thinking, I need to wash the bowl, but I was thinking, should I put this blue Pyrex bowl over here? It's the wrong color blue though. We'll put it up. I'll put it up in the cabinet, but anyway. Oh, I just love to decorate and play. I just love it. All right, I've got the second coat on the window, so that's got to dry. So we'll let that dry. Oh, I'll show you where I stuck the little piece with the dolly. The little glass piece that had the dolly in it. I'll show you where I stuck it. I stuck it on my mantle. I love it. I think it's cute. And it kind of went in the box of treasures. I like it right there. I think it kind of goes with the little box of treasures. With the frames and the glasses and everything. So, that's where I'll leave that. What? He's fussing at me because we just got his life jacket in. And I put it on. And he hates it. I snapped a quick picture, and you'll have to look at his face in the picture, but he hates it, but it fits. So Buster has his old life jacket, and I got a bright yellow one, just, you know, I hope we don't ever have to worry about it, but anyway. And then James, we got his boat cover. We ordered that, and it came in. So, yeah. Buster's mad at me. Are you mad at me? Buster, are you mad? Are you mad at Mama? Bub, are you mad at me? This is for your protection. This is for your protection, Bub. I swear, pets are so entertaining. I cannot tell you how many times this little boy makes me laugh. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. So I put 3 coats on this. And it's dry to the touch. It looks so good, doesn't it? But I need to wipe the excess paint where it's dripped on the back. But it looks so good. I love it. I can't wait to get it hung up there. I think it's gonna look amazing. So, we're getting close. I love it. I love how it all kind of just goes together. Kind of all matches. I like that. Great idea. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. That's it. That's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.